Although we represent just 1% of the world's population, we control about 52% of the global economy. This may seem impressive and, for some, even unbelievable. After all, how can such a small group hold such a significant portion of the world's wealth? And it's not global powerhouses like the United States or China holding this large share. But how did such a small population manage to accumulate such a disproportionate amount of wealth over the centuries? What sets us apart financially and makes us so successful? Perhaps the answer lies in our daily habits, our mindset, our resilience, and, above all, our financial education. In this video, you'll get the chance to learn about the 10 Jewish commandments regarding money, which are essential for anyone who wants to build wealth and accumulate riches. And remember, pay special attention to the 8th commandment, because that's the one that really makes a difference, something that's rarely taught in schools. Throughout history, the Jewish people have faced countless persecutions, pressures, and attacks. From slavery in Egypt to the pogroms in Europe and the Holocaust, our history has been marked by extreme trials and hardships. These adversities forced us to develop sharp mental capacities and resilience that few other cultures possess. As the saying goes, necessity is the mother of invention. In our case, need and scarcity drove us to see money not just as a means of sustenance or consumption, but as a powerful tool for investment and security. Money, for us, was not just something to be spent, but a tool to be used wisely, with the goal of ensuring survival and preserving our identity and culture. One thing that must always be recognized is that, even with limited resources, the Jewish people knew how to turn challenges into opportunities. We were pioneers in the idea that money should not be used merely to satisfy immediate needs, but to ensure the future. Over the centuries, we developed a view of money as an instrument of power, one that allowed us to survive adversity, prosper, and maintain our faith. But how exactly did we do this? How did we turn this vision into a financial culture that has made us so successful? The answer is deeply rooted in our history and beliefs. Jews firmly believe that the laws of nature are the laws of God. Our people have dedicated themselves to studying various sciences over the centuries, beginning in the days of slavery in Egypt. We studied mathematics, medicine, philosophy, and economics. It was in this context that Moses, our prophet, played a crucial role. He not only freed the Hebrew people from slavery but also shared his vast knowledge of economics and finance, acquired during his time in the Egyptian court. Moses planted the seeds of what would become one of the Jewish people's most defining traits, the ability to create and preserve wealth through solid and effective financial education. Imagine being able to unlock the secrets of the world's greatest minds with little effort. It may seem impossible, but now it's possible with our kit of 100 summarized books. This kit includes audiobooks and PDFs with the most important parts of each work, allowing you to absorb the knowledge of history's brightest minds in record time. Don't miss this opportunity. Get your kit by clicking the first link in the description and start transforming your mind and finances today. Understanding how Jews accumulate wealth requires a detailed and careful analysis of our historical journey. Over the centuries, we've faced numerous adversities, and it was precisely through these experiences that we learned money is not just a means of subsistence, but an essential tool to protect and sustain our communities. We developed a solid financial education because we understood early on that wealth accumulation, in itself, is not the problem. The real issue arises when we don't know how to manage that wealth or what purpose it should serve. So, how can we preserve and expand our wealth with wisdom? The answer lies in our disciplined approach and our understanding that wealth is not an end in itself, but a means. For Jews, being wealthy or inheriting a large fortune is not just about status or power. It's, above all, about responsibility and management. We have learned over the centuries that true wealth is not just about accumulation, but multiplication. And more importantly, it's about preserving what has been earned. Many people wonder why Jews seem to have such an advanced understanding of finance and business. The answer lies in our culture and the way we are educated. From an early age, we are encouraged to study the Torah and the Talmud, which are not just religious books but real-life manuals. These texts, in addition to guiding our spirituality, contain practical principles that can be applied in various areas of daily life, including financial management. These sacred texts are rich in timeless advice on how to manage money, invest wisely, and plan for the future responsibly. A classic example of the financial wisdom found in the Talmud is the famous Rule of Thirds. This rule, widely known among Jewish people, teaches that we should divide our financial resources into 3 parts. 1/3 should be invested in land, 1/3 in businesses, and the remaining 1/3 should be kept as liquid reserves, available for emergencies or to seize future opportunities. This principle of diversification is one of the pillars of Jewish financial success. It guarantees long-term security while providing flexibility to face unforeseen crises or invest in new opportunities when they arise. However, for Jewish people, wealth isn't just about having large sums of money. True wealth lies in living a balanced life, ensuring that both our needs and those of our families are met while contributing to the well-being of our community. It's not about accumulating money for its own sake, but about using wealth as a tool for the greater good. Now that you have a clearer understanding of the Jewish financial mindset, you're ready to discover the 10 commandments that guide our approach to money and that can transform your financial life. 1. Education and knowledge. In Jewish tradition, education has always been the foundation of everything. The Torah and the Talmud emphasize the importance of continuous learning and wisdom. We believe that knowledge is the key to success, whether in business, finance, or any other area of life. From an early age, we are taught to value education because it provides the tools necessary for prosperity. Without a solid education, sustainable growth is impossible. Education is the first step toward building wealth. 2. Resilience and adaptability. The Jewish people have faced persecution and forced displacement throughout history. From Babylon to medieval Europe, we were forced to adapt to different cultural, political, and economic conditions. Resilience has become a defining trait of our people. No matter the size of the obstacle, we always find a way to rise and prosper again. It is this adaptability that has allowed us to survive and thrive in difficult times. 3. Commerce and banking practices. Throughout history, commerce has been an important activity for the Jewish people. Often excluded from other professions, we specialized in trade and banking practices. We developed skills in accounting, negotiation, and risk management, which allowed us to prosper. Even when we were persecuted and expelled from our lands, our expertise in commerce and banking enabled us to maintain networks of contacts and financially support our communities. 4. Ethical and religious principles. The Torah teaches us to live by high ethical standards. Honesty, justice, and fairness are fundamental values in all our financial dealings. True wealth is not just about accumulating money, but using it for the common good. Helping others and contributing to the well-being of the community is a moral obligation for those who possess wealth. Money is not an end, but a means to promote good. 5. Networking and mutual support. For Jews, family and community are fundamental. We deeply value the transmission of knowledge and skills from generation to generation. This ensures that financial success is not an exception but a shared norm. The support network within the Jewish community has been and continues to be one of the main factors behind our economic success. We know that by supporting one another, we all prosper. 6. Hard work and perseverance. The Jewish Bible is clear about the importance of hard work and dedication. Nothing is achieved without effort. Prosperity doesn't happen by accident. It is the result of continuous effort and discipline. 7. Investment and savings. The habit of saving and investing is central in Jewish tradition. It's not enough just to earn money, it's crucial to know how to manage it and put it to work for you. Investing in land, businesses, and other opportunities for financial growth ensures that wealth multiplies over time. More than that, investment is the key to financial freedom. The ability to accumulate and grow money guarantees long-term security while opening doors to new opportunities. 8. Financial education. Developing a deep understanding of finances is essential for prospering in the world of business. Studying economic laws and financial principles is part of Jewish education, teaching from an early age the importance of saving, addition, understanding how money works is a matter of survival. This drives us to constantly seek more knowledge to manage the resources God has entrusted to us better. 9. Networking and opportunities. The importance of being connected to others, building a support network, and sharing knowledge is another fundamental pillar in the Jewish mindset. Networking allows us to expand our opportunities, create partnerships, and identify new ways to grow financially. It's not just about making money individually, but about prospering collectively. After all, the stronger our community, the more we all grow. 10. Faith and trust in God. Finally, we believe that faith and trust in God are essential for true success. The Bible teaches us that while effort and hard work are necessary, everything is in God's hands. It is He who guides our steps, protects us, and blesses the fruits of our labor. This trust gives us the strength to keep moving forward, even in the face of adversity. Now that you've learned the 10 Jewish commandments about money, it's time to put them into practice. Each of these principles can transform your financial life, as long as you have the discipline and commitment to follow them. Don't let the knowledge you've gained here remain theoretical. Take action today and see how your relationship with money changes. Remember the words of Mark Zuckerberg, the founder of Facebook: the biggest risk is not taking any risk. In a world that is changing really quickly, the only strategy that is guaranteed to fail is not taking risks. Be bold, invest in your future, and make decisions that will positively impact your life and your family's future. If you enjoyed this content, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Also, leave a comment with the lessons that impacted you the most and share this video with anyone you think could benefit from this information. Let's create a community that shares knowledge so that everyone can grow and prosper together.